This is part 3 and the final part of my MagicCon Atlanta experience. This is just dedicated to talking about the people I chatted with and everything else. My favorite physical parts of the con are on screen from left to right, top to bottom, including the playmat. That definitely takes precedence. Getting everybody that I got to play against to sign the mat was definitely the highlight of my con. I got to chat with a bunch of awesome people. It ranged from a bunch of players who's its first con that they were going to, which is awesome. There were some people from SpaceX that I chatted with that signed the mat, drew little spaceships on it. That was cool. I met some people who recognized the Monster Hunter hat, and they joined the Discord, and we're gonna jam, hopefully Omega, and hopefully it'll go fine. But I also talked with some other people I got to chat with. I think Mark was a Black Lotus member, and he was telling me about their experience, and they got to do this super awesome unknown plane chase event, where they got their own plane chase cards that don't exist anywhere, and he showed me some of those in the airport while I was waiting for my flight. We also got to jam some games with some other people who ended up actually being from Colorado, which is the same state as a couple other buddies. They live less than an hour away from each other. It's crazy just how many experiences and how many coincidences exist. Another example is somebody who lives in the state that I grew up in, and we got to chat, and they're like, yeah, I know the exact area that you're from. I was like, that's crazy. To me, MagicCon has always been more than the cards you get and the events that you do. It's also the memories that you make, the people that you go with, and the events that you can experience and share with other people. That's kind of what I was talking about in my previous two shorts. I loved every minute of it, even when I was getting absolutely dumpstered and whiffing on all of my triggers and getting stuck in 6 hours worth of Dan events when it was only supposed to be 4. Like, there's a lot of memories that I'm going to walk away with this MagicCon with. And I want to hear some of your guys' memories and some of the stuff you learned about and had fun with and just got to experience. Another great example is one of my buddies was getting cards signed by artists, and he also was having all of the artists' assistants, the husbands, wives, kids, anybody who was there helping out the artist. He wanted them also to sign a playmat. And so news got around, and they're like, no, you don't want my signature. And he's like, yeah, I do. And by the final day, he went up to somebody, and they're like, are you the guy? Can I sign your mat? And he's like, yeah, that's what I'm here for. And so I want to hear about all of your MagicCon experiences too. I know MagicCon doesn't end as soon as the doors shut. I know there's LobbyCon and other events, and I know that there were some issues with LobbyCon getting shut down and stuff like that. But I want to know how your MagicCon event went, and if you did anything fun, cool, or exciting. Tell me about it down below.